Hi, guys. Social media management is a digital marketing tactic that analyzes social media audiences to develop strategies targeted to engage them. Small businesses can build a strong brand presence on social media by creating fascinating and engaging content. Welcome to our live stream, folks. My name's Candice Tyler, and I am the Community Relations and Recruitment Coordinator here at BizIQ. And if you are new to tuning in, welcome. Each week, I go live with a special guest and we talk about all of the various digital marketing aspects and kind of answer your burning desire questions. And today's topic is how social media improves relationships with customers. And my special guest is Doug Wagner. Wagner? That's how you pronounce it, right?
Wegener's fine. Yeah.
Wegener, who is an account manager with our multi product solutions team. So, Doug, can you tell us a little bit about how long you've been at BizIQ and what you do here on a daily basis?
Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Candice. I've been with BizIQ for just over a year. I've been in the digital marketing space for about 12 years. Majority of that time with Google Ads
Nice.
and spending time with advertising agencies in North America to help them develop their business, calling on small businesses in the local area. So I've had a lot of years of experience working with small businesses.
Which is exactly why I wanted to have you on today's show. Now, you work with a lot of our social media management clients. Can you tell us what that
Correct.
experience is like?
That experience is kind of an eye-opening experience for the client because they believe that the social media is primarily for connecting family and friends. It's a lot more than that. It's now connecting to that potential customer. And while they're making an investment on deciding what company they were going to use, they're often reaching out to social media, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, to learn more about your business.
hmm And it's also important to understand that people on social media are not there to be sold. Like you said, they're there to connect and be informed and be entertained.
Influenced.
And, and I think sometimes clients can kind of get that misconstrued, like social media management with social media advertising. Can you kind of walk us through the difference between the two?
As I mentioned previously, social media is not primarily taking into account consideration, awareness, and just bringing your business, making sure your business is the forefront of individuals that are looking for you, and you're staying on top of the posts that are current with your business. Paid advertising is specifically generating leads, or often called conversions. So that could be a purchase, it could be a phone call, it could be a form fill. And those are individuals that are actually possibly looking to purchase, where social media is not necessarily, it's not anybody looking to purchase. They're really just making sure that you're a reliable business that they can do business with.
Yes, and thank you for that clarification. Social media management is all about connecting with people and increasing your brand awareness.
Correct.
Now, Doug, why do you think that social media management is a great tool for businesses to improve their relationships with their customers?
Well, it's just another part of the puzzle in the digital landscape. So we talked about the difference with paid advertising. The other is you've made an investment in your top salesperson, your website, to bring awareness to that. So in addition to all of the opportunities that you have digitally, you must also consider social media management being part of that puzzle too.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you look at the population in 5 years, is going to be primarily millennials, 86% of them. And those are the ones that are connected digitally with their devices. They're the ones that are doing those researches.
Mm-hmm.
And that's your population. That is the future consumer.
It's true. Millennials are actually bigger than the baby boomers now. I think there's like 72 million baby boomers, and I think we're at 91 million millennials. So it's a huge target market, and we're coming into that kind of powerhouse of their purchasing age. Millennials are between the ages of 21 and 40. And I don't know if you guys remember how much money you had before you were 21, but it wasn't a lot. They're now in the nice space where you feel kind of good about it. They got their big kid jobs and they're buying homes and making big decisions like that. So you definitely want to make sure you're where the millennials are. And I know that we talked about social media, obviously, and it's a great place to inform your customers about specials and new products. While you don't want to be primarily selling over there, it is okay to do something every now and again to make sure that they're aware of the events you're putting on, or even if you do have those specials, a new menu item, all those great things. But say, for example, Doug, that we have a viewer right now who is going to go in and purchase our social media management package today. What types of posts can they expect to see?
Posts that they expect to see are going to be the interaction of their employees with the customers. I have tremendous amount of value with that. The potential customer sees the interaction of the employees. The employees have a smile on their face. They're interacting with it. And also your products. In addition to that, you mentioned a variety of different things that you can post on social media, such as a menu item. Maybe you've got a brand new product. Maybe you might have a new product in your store that's available on your website. It's a way for them to connect with you socially, and then now connect with that top salesperson in your website. And so there's a variety of different ways that we can collaborate with our clients to make sure that the posts are the most relevant posts to their business and their social media goals. Their goals are going to be very different with social media than they would be for paid advertising.
Yes. And I love what you said about how we collaborate with our clients because social media is that. We have to identify what platform is going to work best for you. What type of messaging do you want to put out there? Where is your brand voice now, and where can we take it? But along that line, we also get our social media content in there. Can you talk a little bit more about our content strategy with social media?
Well, the content, again, relevancy, I say that quite a bit because relevancy is so important when you want to be able to personally see results on a google.com result page. So there's a variety of different ways that you can provide to that. And when we talk about social media, we curate the content to be very relevant to the products and services or the brand awareness goals that they may have with social media. And we write that in a very professional manner to be able to accomplish those awareness goals.
Yes, you are knocking it out of the park today, Doug. But can you tell me a story about one of your favorite clients?
You know, there's so many of them as we have come out of some of the economic hardship of the pandemic. I can think of one personally that I'm glad they're doing very well because of the limited social gathering. Their business was primarily putting on events such as wedding and corporate events. So they specialized that for many years, for almost 18 years that they've been in business.
Wow.
And since a lot of the doors have been opening up, a lot of the states are allowing gatherings, they are just absolutely incredibly busy right now. And part of the packages that they have is a local SEO website that's doing tremendously well, and a social media campaign that's bringing awareness that they're still in business, even though that they struggle to stay in business during this period of time. They're doing very well.
I love hearing stories like that. It gives me like a little bit of goosebumps there. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're there because when businesses aren't doing well, and especially our businesses aren't doing well, our small businesses, it's not just another corporation that's losing a few $1,000s. This is somebody's livelihood. This is their American dream. people could lose their cars, lose their homes if their business is not doing well. So to see our business owners struggle through the pandemic was tough. And we gave out a ton of free resources to try to help bolster that as much as we could. But it's awesome to hear that there is like a light at the end of the tunnel, that everything else is just going to come back around to fruition. And they kept all of their social media up. They kept steady when it was really dry there, but now they have this awesome brand awareness, and people are calling them and booking them because throughout the pandemic they were still top of mind with their social media posts. So it's just awesome to hear stories like that. Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, you said struggle. I prefer, or I think a better way of describing is survive. They
Yeah.
survive through that, and we're a small business owner too, and we've done that together with our clients through all the different media, all the different marketing packages that we have.
Yes, I love it. Now, since you are part of our multi-product team, what kind of other business do you handle?
You know, there's not a small business that we are obviously not going to help. I think most of the success that we've seen recently with our small business clients are home services. A lot of people are staying home. They recognize that there are upgrades that are necessary. So, from HVAC to plumbers to roofers to remodeling companies, home service companies are doing very well.
Mm-hmm. It's a good
Yes,
time for them.
yes.
Now, Doug, what would be one digital marketing tip that you would give our viewers today?
To make sure that you have an understanding of all the different types of digital marketing that will be presented to you. We do a great job with that here at BizIQ, identifying what products are going to be best after we discover what kind of goals that you have. Absolutely. And
Yes.
then, and then making an investment, taking a portion of your revenue and investing in those digital marketing opportunities that we provide.
Yes, and just to go in even deeper there, if you're wondering how much should I be investing, Candice, you want to invest 15 to 20% of your annual gross revenue into your marketing. And I know it may sound like a lot right now, but you're putting that money back into your business, and it's going to come back around. If you fine tune your website, you invest in paid media, you're going to get more leads, and your business will grow and flourish from it. So, highly recommend that. And then also, I love what you said about being familiar with the different aspects of digital marketing. Because you're right, when our clients come in, sometimes they think, well, I just need a website, and then boom, bam, bam, that's all I need, right? But
Well,
there
and then
is,
the understanding of social media, all that applies because the goal for a website is completely different than your social media goal.
mhm.
They're similar, but they're very different, and they're both very important.
Yeah, and they all work together. You kind of can't have, one without the other. A website is great, but you also need to be on social media. And social media is great, but paid ads are a great way to get like instant results and get those leads generating quickly.
Right?
But let me see. Oh, do you have anything else to say?
Nope.
Okay. So, before we wrap things up today, I do always like to give time back to our lovely audience. So, if there was anything that Doug and I said today that maybe made you think, huh, or maybe you want some more information on it, please, please, please drop that comment in the comment box below, and we would be happy to take a deeper dive or answer any questions that you might have. But meanwhile, while our audience is typing away, Doug,
Well, I was going to
you,
add to that. If you think of
oh,
something later, give us a call. We'd love to
exactly.
talk to you about it.
Send us a DM, send us a message. We're here wherever you are, I promise.
Yes, absolutely.
But Doug, you've entered the hot seat. I don't know
Okay.
if you knew that, but you're in it. Do
I've
you
heard
feel the
about it.
burn?
I do.
Okay, so
Nervous.
while you guys are typing away, Doug and I are going to play a little game of this or that so that we can get to know our favorite account manager a little bit better. Are you ready, Doug?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I'm going to say two things. You have to pick one, and I'm going to speed round it. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. Early bird or night owl?
Early bird.
Fame or fortune?
Fortune.
Money or intelligence?
Money.
Permission or forgiveness?
Oh, permission.
Uh,
I'm
com-
only kidding. Forgiveness. If anybody knows me, it's forgiveness.
comedy or romance?
Comedy.
Dancing or singing?
Dancing.
Ooh, okay.
I'd love to learn how to sing.
You got some dance steps in there? Just a little
I
bit?
have. I'm ready to
Okay.
do that right now.
I'll ask it off camera, you know. And then our last one, dine in or delivery?
Dine in.
Me too. But
Yeah.
then delivery is nice too because you can just be in your PJs watching TV.
Nah, dine in. Date night, Friday night with my wife. We always have date night on Friday nights.
Oh, well, where are you guys going tonight?
Well, I don't want to end up buying everybody a drink, so we're just going down the street.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, guys, let me see if we have any comments, and we do not. So that is a wrap for this week, folks. I want to give a massive shout out to Doug for taking the time out of his afternoon to join us and talk with us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sometimes it's tough to get somebody in the hot seat, but I'm glad that you were willing.
Thank you, Candice. Thank you, everybody for joining. Appreciate it.
Yes, thank you to our lovely audience for tuning in this week. And also, I will be here next week, same time, same place. So until then, stay safe and have a fantastic weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye.